3BC.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of 3BC, Three Black Chicks. This is Joy, your hostess with the Mostest. And I got my girls here, the 3BCs, one solo.
Hey,
Hey girl. KC the Alchemist.
Hi.
And Chloe.
Hey.
Last but not least, Chloe. Ladies. That's in my Rotimi voice.
Ladies, and more ladies.
Ladies and more ladies. We got to talk about this. There was an article that resurfaced a couple of months on Facebook where this lady, this matchmaker, a black lady, it was in Rolling Out. The article's actually an older article, but it bobbed to the surface on social media a couple of months ago where she suggested that black women should start dating bisexual men. And there was a lot of conversation and chatter about this, which is to be expected. It was a little bit of a touchstone for the people. So I figured, hey, we need to talk about it. We got some opinions over here.
Why everybody looking at me?
Yeah, because we're going to start.
Because you had the most.
With Miss Adina Howard over here.
I know,
AKA One Solo. Let's go.
Don't come for me because I'm a hetero-flexible. So
let's go.
Hetero-flexible. So everybody try to come for me. But
we're not coming for you. We're giving you the floor.
Oh, I'm getting the floor. No one's
Yes,
coming for me
darling.
because I sent for you. So that's why I feel like I'm being came for.
No, darling. No.
But it's interesting when I saw this article. Like I literally read the headline and I was like, duh. No, because the fact is, people who had good sexual experiences of a multitude of different types are just like they enjoy sexual experiences. And so when men have had a good sexual experience with a man, they may have enjoyed it. But what they have to do is then lie and act like they don't like having a sexual experience with men. And they fronting and they down lowing and they closeting, and all of the gay men who I know talk about they only date straight men. I'm like, boo, how you only dating straight men? They
that makes no sense.
They like, because we having sex with your husbands and your boyfriends who y'all thinking are out here straight.
But he's not straight. Straight is very
straight as you just heterosexual, right?
Air quote.
And what I propose for most people is you just allow people to love who they love. And when you meet somebody, you just agree that if you are same gender loving, multi-gender loving, hetero flexible, that what we are going to do is set the terms of our love and our intimacy and our relationship. And we're not going to put this straight, narrow road on it because it just forces people to lie. And what I always say is you don't ever have to lie to kick it with me. So if I see you, I like you, we got good energy, you a dude, and I'm a heterosexual black woman, but if I meet a dude and I'm like, oh, you used to be gay or you dated dudes, because I can feel most of us know when dudes have feminine energy and they so busy trying to lie and act like they ain't. I'm like, well, I'll believe your lie. Bring me that 5-game sex you got. They got it. Because boys who have sex with boys know how to have good sex with girls too, usually. So just for y'all information. And so, the range of what is pleasurable sexual, I'm just like here for it. And I understand that when people seek that and it's not from the same gender, I don't feel no kind of way about it. And who you with when you not with me, I don't care. I like for you to be safe because I'm going to always be safe and protect myself. AIDS is still real. I still use condoms just like people don't want to wear masks for corona. I was like, fuck that. I'm still wearing a mask because I still use condoms and people ain't dying from AIDS. So safety is core. And so I'm like, long as I'm going to be safe and smart, I really don't care that you had a dick in your mouth or your ass last night. I kind of don't. Just bring it to me today and make sure it's nice and clean and as good as it's always been when we get together or whatever. So I just believe like we force people to lie and live these real untrue narratives, period. I mean, in every way, I think a lot of times, like these phony marriages, people like, oh, they're happy. And then somebody done shot somebody in the head because you live in a lie. And then folks like, oh my God, they look so happy. But they lying. They lying.
Because a lot of it is religion driven, I believe. Why people stick to all of the societal norms. And people we evolve. People want different things. Does it matter? Do what you want to do that makes you happy and what you enjoy. They don't ask men about dating bisexual women.
They do not.
And
but that's sexy to men, right? Like, that's sexy to men.
But Chloe, would you date a bisexual man or a man that's been with a man before?
Honestly, I haven't thought about it.
What do you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
I would say, go ahead, Casey.
I was about to say Casey was.
Go ahead. You were saying something. Go ahead, Casey.
I mean, when you think about it, you don't know that you haven't already.
Correct.
Because you haven't gone
And honestly,
through
I have a
his
couple I
history.
believe I may have.
Right.
And I'm like, whatever.
ex-husband.
I ain't traumatized but I'm not traumatized by it.
And the
you're not
homies would counter
traumatized.
that I probably have run up against a couple of, and I would probably.
You can't be traumatized by a thing that you're unsure of. You know,
Right.
you have to know. And I think, you know, men are so hung up on how someone has defined masculinity for them that the multiple women thing, you know, is a sign of their prowess. Whereas being bisexual hints at femininity. And it really doesn't. I mean, I hate to be crass, but do you know how strong you have to be to take a dick in your ass? I mean, that's not for the weak.
Girl, yeah, extremely strong. That's why this is for exiting right now. Not entering.
Especially for those who categorize themselves as a power bottom.
Right. You know, I mean,
That's
I don't mean to co-opt their terms, but I feel like I am a power bottom.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But
Whatever.
when you talk about, hey, well, can we try? No, I'm good. I'm good with the experience that I already had. Why? Because, and, you know, I'm a bit of a punk. I don't want to do that again.
Right. So, Casey, would you consider yourself heteroflexible?
I do. You know, I can't deny the experiences that I've already had. I can't deny the attractions that I feel. Shout out to Erica up in the hookah bar in D.C. Called her baby doll.
Good times.
You know?
Hey, Erica.
I just don't make it. I don't make a thing out of it. You know,
It's not a thing. It's not. I mean, heteroflexible is a thing, but it's not a big deal. I mean, it shouldn't be.
It reminds me of the episode of Insecure.
Oh, with Jared.
Yeah, where she didn't
That was
want.
ridiculous.
Yeah, like once he said he had a sexual experience in college, she didn't want to be with him anymore. Although she had a sexual experience with a woman, allegedly in front of people, and that was cool. But she was done with him when he said that, and I'm like,
you've been out of college for like
okay,
15 years.
Who cares?
But the experience is not forgettable. Let me say that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm like, okay, so college, whatever.
that made him less of a man in her eyes.
Oh, well, then that's her problem.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that's the thing with Molly is like, oh, so now you're not a real man.
Like you have
Well,
to
that's her problem among other
fit-
problems, but
fit certain categories. And I think that's part of our problem with people is that you have to fit a certain category or we're not dealing with you. Your past has to be A, B, C, D, or it's not good enough for me. I mean, it's just too much love out there to keep restricting yourself.
well, people are very comfortable with boxes. And, a lot of times people like to say, that well, if the past is prologue, but the past isn't always prologue, particularly when it comes to sex or sexuality. So, I mean, for a person like me, I probably fall squarely in the middle. I'm like, all right, how bisexual are we talking? I got questions. Are you like, did you come in contact with the dick last year or last week? So there's, I need to know like how you're swinging. Are you just here, there, and everywhere? Are you, are you still going to be, if we're doing our thing, are you still going to be looking for dicks, trolling for dicks, whatever you do
or
with
women.
dicks?
I mean, if you
I was
trolling for
about to
dick, I'm gonna
say,
ask the same
like,
thing for you for women too.
Well, yeah, it's not limited to
right,
just dicks, but
or
I'm saying,
people.
Yeah.
but when you are, it is riskier behavior. Even, we are being safe. We promote safe sex here on 3BC. But even if you are being safe, it's still it leaves you, it's still riskier behavior if you're still interacting with men.
You can interact with men safely.
If it's not safe.
I will always make the case that there are ways to have
You can, but you need to be
sexual-
confident that person is being safe.
That's right. But I can't be confident that you're being safe because you out here sleeping with other women. And so I think the stigma
That's also
is,
true.
The stigma is you having sex with men, so you're somehow more careless, you're more promiscuous, and again, you're less masculine. You lose points for all of those things and all of those assumptions. When the truth is, you find sexual, social, or cultural experiences with people of the same gender pleasurable, and that's okay. And when you do not allow it to be okay, you just give people permission to lie and live these deceitful lives. And you look up one day and your life is ruined because somebody done seen your husband on the floor in a hotel with sex with Astroglad on the floor with
Right.
escorts, right? And so,
Hey, Andrew Gillum, call us. We can help you.
right?
His
And
wife know.
and
Keep
so-
going.
No shade.
And so I just feel like it's unfair to force people to not live their truths. And I
agree.
also feel like, for women, I'm like, y'all just gonna stay out here losing. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Because once, really, like there is just some stuff that everybody can't do. I can strap it on, but I still can't get to you like a real hard one coming out of a body.
Would you strap it on for a
Sure
man?
would, girl. You
Would
better
you?
know I would. I would peg him for sure. I would.
I think I draw the line at that.
But you
Baby.
know what? I think it's more
Whatever
women that
you-
do that for men than you think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
again,
totally.
right here, because here, like what you said, Joy, to me is if we are in a relationship and I tell you here are the things that I find pleasurable, and you got a whole list of the shit you're not gonna do, well, you done gave me permission to go get it done somewhere else.
And that has to be a conversation
And
of what you're
and
gonna
a
do.
lot of people are cool with it. Like I'm cool with that. I am a avowed ethical non-monogamous for that reason. There is a list of stuff I'm never going. I don't want to go to the football game with you. Take your other girlfriend. I don't care. I don't want to meet your grandmama if she mean. Take your other girlfriend. Take the nice one. Take the respectable one. I'm not gonna have you no babies. Have you a girlfriend for that. Have you a special person to meet the needs that you can't get met, that I am either unwilling or unable to meet. And so I feel the same way about sexual pleasure and sexual experience. You gonna do what I want you to do, or I'm gonna get it done. I don't believe in 80-20 rule. I believe in 100%. And if that means 5 of y'all got to give me 20% each, that's what it's gonna be. And if one of the 5 of y'all is a man who also has a boyfriend, because you know how to do all the tricks, make my toes curls and the hair that ain't on my head or on my arm, like the hair under my underarm stand up, that I have used electrolyte and wax. You can make all that stand up, baby. You ain't got the rest of y'all who talking all this other nonsense. Y'all ain't got nothing coming. And the rest of you who's sitting over here talking about I don't do this, I don't do that. Well, fine, you don't. But trust me,
Somebody else
somebody know
knows.
how to do that, baby.
Yes.
Trust me.
Right.
But KC, we didn't get to you. Would you date a bisexual man?
I probably have already.
Would you knowingly date one?
But yeah, I don't care. Girl, I've had a gay boyfriend,
And the gay boyfriends be caught crossing the line. Now, let me just say that. They get the kissy, touchy, and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, look now, I know you playing, but you just kissed me on the back of my neck in that spot.
And
Right,
you ain't
and we
finna be
don't
able
have
to
a
finish none of
problem.
this, so stop it.
He
Quit.
can finish it. You just
He
ruled
can't.
him out. You just scratched him off the list.
We ain't scratch him off the list. You just need to understand, nigga, you not safe. Don't be touching that spot.
Right.
Now, carry on, KC. Sorry. I just wanted to point that
It
out.
ain't safe. It ain't safe.
You ain't safe, bro.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe for the gay man or the straight man, where I'm concerned. So I definitely don't care if he flexes a little bit because, well, one, I feel like that would make me a hypocrite, right? Because I feel like sexuality is fluid, and my own sexuality has been fluid. And so I can't say to you then, well, oh, no, I'm not okay with that at all. I don't know that I would enter into a poly relationship with 2 men and me being the only woman. But if he has dated men in the past and has decided, but I also like women, and right now I like you, that's okay with me, period. I don't feel like we should deny love from wherever it's going to come from if it's genuine.
I'm with that.
I don't want no futures. I don't want no hoes out here in these streets.
Heterosexual, bisexual, asexual, demisexual. No.
Right. I don't want none of that. But if it's genuine, what we're feeling, and if it's a real connection and we vibe, then okay, let's vibe together for however long we can get this to last. If it doesn't work out, well, thank you for the good time. And if it works, then this is great.
So listen, ladies, we're going to wrap up here today, but I think our takeaway, I think we're in agreement here across the table. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Like, if love's in your face, just grab it, and ask the questions. Be transparent, be honest with each other. You ain't got a lot to kick it and all that good stuff. You ain't got, I feel the same way. You ain't got a lot of kick. And really, it's really about being respectful, honest, and safe. You can't be out in these streets reckless, and it doesn't matter where you stick in your dick. Like, you can't be in these streets reckless. That's just as dangerous. So maybe we can open up our possibilities and see what's happening with these other dudes. So,
because we have already, really, trust me.
You probably, more than likely.
You probably have already.
You have already.
Gay friends ain't lying on you, men.
They're not lying. If you have a gay friend, they be knowing the tea. This has been 3BC. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you to my 3BCs, Chloe One Solo and KC the Alchemist. And as always, this is your girl, Joy, the hostess with the Mostest, coming to you from Kudzukian Studios, properly distanced, mind you. We will see you on the next show. Peace.
3BC, recorded at Kudzukian Studios, directed, produced, and distributed by Kudzukian.
Join the conversation at facebook.com/3BC.